Live from the New Orleans Arena in New Orleans, it's the Western All-Stars and the Eastern All-Star. Hi, everybody. Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr for the introductions. Let's go to the public address.
All right, EA Sports fans, let's hear it for your Western All-Stars. Starting in center from the San Antonio Spurs, Tim Duncan. Starting in forward from the Dallas Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki. Starting in guard from the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe Bryant. Starting at the other guard from the Houston Rockets, Tracy McGrady. Starting at the other forward from the Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett.
All right, Steve, as this one gets going, what does the West have to do tonight?
Well, I know it's a lot easier said than done, Marv, but they have to limit Shaq's ceiling and getting the ball in good position down on the block. You've got to front him, get a lot of help side D, and, of course, foul him if he gets near the hoop.
They're ready to go. Here come the Western All-Stars. McGrady with room, and Tracy McGrady able to knock it down.
Anytime you're trying to establish yourself during the game, Marv, a couple things you can do. Get to the free throw line, get a couple of free throws, or get to a spot where you're very comfortable. Your favorite spot on the floor, knock down a shot, really get your rhythm going.
Back come the West again. Here's Nowitzki. And Dirk Nowitzki able to flip it home.
No, that's what you want, Marv. Try to create some easy points in the first half. Get yourself going a little bit. Find some momentum.
Arenas to the front court. And Gilbert Arenas step out of bounds.
It's amazing how often we see that, Marv, a player stepping out of bounds. You'd think guys would understand a little bit more the meaning of those lines that surround the court.
Bryant running the club. Here's Bryant. And Kobe Bryant not able to hit.
Great defense there, Marv, forcing a very difficult shot.
Bryant trying to stay in front of him. Delivery to James. Open shot, and LeBron James able to hit. Steve, I think back to the first time we saw LeBron James. We did a preseason game together, and you look at his jump shot now and what it was. He has come a very long way.
Well, he has, Marv. You wondered early on if he'd ever develop into a good shooter, but he did it so quickly, and I think it's a testament to just his amazing athleticism and his diligence. He's worked hard at it.
Arenas throwing off the mark. Here come the Western All-Stars. Nowitzki accelerating, and the pass intercepted. Bosch on the run. Here's Bosch, and Chris Bosch able to lay it home. Bryant putting the speed on, and Kobe Bryant off the mark. That's the end of the first. The Western All-Stars lead by 2. Steve, you look at the stat sheet, as we often do during the course of the telecast. Not much going on to be able to separate these two clubs.
Well, neither team was able to distinguish itself in the first quarter, Mark, but I think both clubs need to pick up the activity, the energy. It just looked a little sluggish out there to me at times, and I think this second quarter the pace will pick up.
All right, they're set to resume. Arenas comes across. Delivery to O'Neal. Nice pass inside. Bosch getting position. Here's Bosch. Jumper off the mark.
Well, in a close game, Marv, you can't give up anything easy, and this team playing tough defense inside.
Arenas step out of bounds.
Well, this is a tight game. This club is trying to develop some kind of offensive rhythm, and turnovers like that one are not going to help at all.
Bryant with the shot. And Kobe Bryant comes up short. Almost intercepted. That was a three-point attempt. The jumper is off the mark.
Well, if you let the defense off the hook when you shoot so quickly, you've got to make them work.
Arenas looking to make his move. Here's Bosch, and Chris Bosch not able to score.
That's about all you could hope for there, Marvin. Nice attempt, easy shot, just couldn't convert.
Arenas steps out of bounds.
Well, Marvin, a close game like this one, I mean, those mistakes eventually could be the difference in the game.
Nice entry pass. Brand fires. Yes.
You can't give up penetration or easy baskets in the paint area, Marvin. You've got to start forcing perimeter shots.
Parker to the rim and gets the friendly roll. That's an 8-0 run for the Western All-Stars.
This is what you want to do early on when you're the home team, Marv. You play well, you get your home crowd into it, and you build your momentum.
Phillips puts the speed on and is rejected. Howard firing, and Dwight Howard not able to hit. Here come the Western All-Stars. The Western All-Stars clear it out. Parker open for three, off the mark. And halfway through this one, the Western All-Stars lead by 10. The Western All-Stars with an excellent first half. Coaching staff has to be very pleased. In fact, talking with the guys earlier, they said this is exactly what they were hoping for.
Well, they shot the ball extremely well, Marvin. I think that's a case of just solid offensive execution. They developed a nice rhythm there in the first half, moved the ball well, and really had their game clicking.
Here's the inbounds pass. The East trying to get into their offense. Arenas setting up. Accelerates. Arenas gives it up. Here's Bosch, and Dirk Nowitzki called for the foul. That's his first. Bosch at the line, first time tonight.
Bosch runs the floor so well for a man his size, Marv, and the ability to run past people has allowed him to put up big numbers early in his career, averaged 22 a game for Toronto in the 05-06 season.
And hits both. Arenas giving no room. And Kobe Bryant off the mark. A minute and a half remaining in the quarter. Western All-Stars up by 8. Handled by Nowitzki. Here's Garnett. And Kevin Garnett will put it home.
The assist to number 21, Kobe Bryant.
Arenas directing traffic, and he's rejected. Here come the Western All-Stars. And Kobe Bryant able to put it down.
The assist to number 5, Kevin Garnett.
Open opportunity. And Gilbert Arenas comes up short. Nice pass. Garnett with the open shot. And the field goal. Here's the double. Arenas forced to give it up. And Shaquille O'Neal will put it home.
The assist to number 0, Gilbert
2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Bryant penetrating, and Kobe Bryant is able to score.
Very poor defense there, Marv. If they're going to get back into this game, they've got to tighten things up.
Arenas accelerating. Here's Arenas. And Gilbert Arenas not able to hit. Bryant on the pull-up. Kobe Bryant. Beautiful job with 1 second remaining in the quarter. 3 quarters through this game, the Western All-Stars lead by 17. Well, the fourth quarter getting underway, and my question is, are we closing in on garbage time?
Well, we could be, Marvin. I guarantee you one thing. Those guys at the end of that bench, they're hoping their club holds this big lead because they don't get to play a whole lot. So you get a game like this, you want to get maybe 5-6 good minutes in. That's why they've got to maintain the lead.
All right, here we go. They will put it in play. Parker moving to the front court. Here's the switch. Shot clock with 7 seconds remaining. Shot clock at 5 and scores. Garnett is 4 for 5 from the field. Arenas with room for 3. Yes. A minute and a half remaining in the fourth. Western All-Stars up by 16. Shot clock is down to 6. Nowitzki setting up down low, and it's a 24-second violation. James has come on. Arenas on the hop. Here's Arenas. And Gilbert Arenas with the bucket. Bryant bringing it across. Delivery to Garnett. Here's the switch. Delivery to Nowitzki. Bryant with the rejection. Here's Arenas. And Gilbert Arenas showing the touch.
That's great teamwork there, Marv. As my old high school coach Dave Bolo would say, you've got to work the inside-outside game.
And a foul is called. Bryant looks to the bench. So that puts the East over the limit. Bryant at the line for the first time. And rebounded by O'Neal. Arenas walks to the front court for 3. He hit it. The West back to the offense. This contest is over. The Western All-Stars take it. The final score is 29-19. Gilbert Arenas provided the spark with 11 points. This is Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr saying thanks for tuning in from the New Orleans Arena.